onto this. Hello, everybody. We were just all having a little bit of a fun time with our Zoom special effects, background, and funny hats and so forth. So that kind of set the mood, set the tone for the evening. Lots of fun, lots of fun. But welcome,
Yeah.
everyone. I am Carla Gambell, and you are here tonight or watching the recording because someone has introduced you to Zalevo. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We've got a general overview of what Zalevo is all about, and the lovely Pamela, who is down there in the red shirt, she's going to help with the presentation this evening. But we've also got some of our other coaches here, Denise and Annette. So you may also hear from them. This is a very casual arena. There's nothing too formal about it. We just want to welcome you into our little space. So what we're going to start with is a little bit of a presentation and just an introduction to your two hosts. That is Pamela and myself. So I am going to share my screen. Maybe. I was just, oh, there we go. I was just finishing saying that the controls are a little bit different now that we've done a bit of an update. Okay,
Yeah.
so can you all see my screen? Opportunity awaits. I'm just going
Yes.
to click on and make it full screen and just
Nice.
move everybody up here. Awesome. So this is why we're here. We want to live healthier. We want better gut health. We want, who doesn't want more energy? Improved mental clarity, reducing your waistline, especially now that we're getting closer to summer in Australia here. Who doesn't want to lose a couple of kilos or perhaps gain a little bit of muscle tone? Improve your performance in the gym or at your chosen sport. Better mood balance, especially if you are in that mature age bracket that many of us are in. Reducing stress. We live such stressful lives these days. Improve joint health, and who doesn't want an extra income? I actually don't know anyone who would say, no, 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 not interested. So we're going to talk about all these things tonight. Pamela, I'll get you to just do, you don't have to read
Okay.
everything.
Okay, thank you. Although you deserve it all read out. So our beautiful Carla Gamble is she's a coach. She look what she does. She's worked in health and fitness for over 25 years. Health, science, sports injury, rehab. She has been competitive. Was a competitive bodybuilder for 17 years. Carla, that's insane. That's amazing.
It,
Gym owner,
yes.
Pilates studio owner, lifestyle and nutrition coach, and a mentor to personal trainers in Australia. That's amazing. International wellness speaker, online business coach, Zalevo founding partner, and Zalevo Woman of the Year 2024. Fantastic. Well done, Carla. It's amazing. Absolutely
That
amazing.
was beautiful. Thank you.
Very lucky to have you.
And we come along to the gorgeous Pamela, who I actually really love this picture of you because, especially in the hot pink, mainly because it just shows your bubbly, beautiful personality. She's always got a smile on her face, and she is honestly such a integral member of our coaching team here at Zalevo Australia. In 2016, she was recognized as one of the top 100 influential people of the year in small business community. That in itself is huge. She's a fundraiser for Dementia Australia. She's a life coach, and she also is a coach and mentor to women 40 plus. She's an international wellness speaker as well, and also Zalevo founding partner. And she really, the passion that she has, it honestly just shines through in everything that she does. She really has such a heart for helping people, and her clients' goals become her own goals, and she loves to see them succeed.
Nicola.
Pamela, go for it.
So, what we deal with every day. I'm sure if you have a look at these, I think maybe most of these for me. Overstressed, gut issues. That's Annette's fave. Sleep challenges, out of shape, foggy brain. Oh gosh, she's talked to me about foggy brain. Dehydration. We're most dehydrated. Most of us are dehydrated. We don't even know that we are, but most people are dehydrated. Toxic. There's toxicity in the air, in our soils, in the food that we eat. So we have to be careful. Undernourished, and we have and there are people there that have health challenges. So yeah, just have a look and see what you think that you are suffering from there. Now, this one is very, very interesting. I actually did a little bit of a Google, and the Australian soils are notoriously known to be very, very poor. They're short of nutrients, and especially the minerals. There are not enough minerals in the soil. So it's very, very important that we have minerals. So we need to have the minerals and the vitamins together in order for it to absorb. So look at this. In 1953, we could have a bowl of spinach and the iron content was amazing. We could get away with that. But in 1997, started way back then, I haven't counted how many, is it 30 something?
43. It's actually 43.
43
Yeah, to get the same.
To get the same equivalent, we need to have 43 bowls of spinach. I don't know. That's too much.
And that's several decades ago. So who knows
Exactly
what it is now?
what
That's
it's
actually really
absolutely
scary.
yes. So what areas do you need to help? What areas do you need help with the most? Is it gut health? Is it your energy, sleep, mental clarity, bloating, mood and your hormonal balance, weight loss, muscle gain, joint health, hair, skin, nails, decreased visceral fat, improved general well-being, healthier nutrition habits, increased exercise performance, better recovery from exercise. So there's heaps there, and Zalevo can help you with all of those.
So here at Zalevo, we have 5 common problems, but with Zalevo, there's really just one solution. So where it's such a weird word, and I often get asked, where does that even come from? It's such a strange, is it European? Well, sort of. It actually derived from the 2 Latin words, alevo and zenith. And the meaning of this is time of great power and success, to rise up, to uplift and enhance, to elevate people to their highest potential. So the meaning of Zalevo really brings forth what the company is all about. And it's really about elevating lives through a world-class cellular nutrition. So I just want to give a little bit of background into how I came across Zalevo and what happened there. Now, obviously, I've been working in the industry for 25 years or so. And being a coach in the industry, it's my reputation is at stake when you're recommending products and services and that sort of thing. So you have to be really, really careful. Now, I'd been with some other companies before and kind of got burnt, and because they'd changed formulations and that just did not sit well with me. Wasn't really 100% happy with some of the formulations that they were using, cheaper ingredients, to keep obviously costs down, but then it affects the quality of the product overall. So when I came across Zalevo, I thought, look, if I'm going to be aligning myself with another supplement company, they have to tick all the boxes. So my husband George, he works in the industry as well, and he's been in the industry for actually over 40 years. And he's an avid researcher. So we got busy, and we actually spent about 8 months researching not just all the products, but every single ingredient in every product of Zalevo. And we actually went out of our way to try and find something wrong, something that was out of place, or something that wasn't quite right. 8 months later, we could not find one thing. We were astounded because the supplement industry these days is saturated with garbage, pretty much. There's a lot of really substandard products out there that the general public have no idea what they're consuming. So we're really here today to show you a better way, and to show you that quality does matter. There's a disclaimer,
Carla,
of course.
sorry
Yes.
to interrupt you. Can you let Monica in, please?
Oh, there's somebody in. Okay, just one
Sorry, we should have asked
second.
somebody else to do that for you.
Um, let me just try and find her. Monica.
Can you see her?
Because they've changed the settings, it's I'm trying to just find where everything
Can you
is. I
just
might
click on
actually
participants, Carla, down the bottom?
I can click on it.
And it should come up.
Come up on the side.
No, let me just. No, it's not coming up. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually sorry, guys.
Can you make Annette host?
Yeah, otherwise I
Co-host.
will have to make host. Yeah, but then she has to make me host back again. I'll just I'm just going to stop sharing and
Can you
jump back.
co-host? Can I co-host?
Okay, there you go.
It doesn't allow me.
Ian's on, which is good. Ian's in.
Ian's on. There's no one in the waiting room.
Monica,
She might have jumped off.
we can't see you. Just I'm messaging her. We can't see you.
There's definitely no one there.
I'm in the waiting room. Yeah, no, she's.
Oh, I saw Ian come in. Hi, Ian. We've digressed. I'll just keep an eye out.
I've just told her to try again.
Yeah, just tell her to try again.
She's messaging me now.
For some reason, I can't have a co-host.
Is she on the right link? Oh, yeah. Okay, good idea. Did you register? Yeah, are you on the right link? Did you register? Sorry, I will put myself on mute.
That's fine. I am just going to keep going and go back in. Sorry about that, you guys. So, yep, just a disclaimer just to basically say that Zalevo formulations are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure, and that every result is individual. Results are individual to each person. So I really love this because there's three main pillars of Zalevo. The first one is optimal health, first and foremost. Second is personal growth and development. There's a huge element which I absolutely love because it really means that they care about their people. They care about their community, personal growth and development. and of course, financial success and security. Pamela, did you want to talk just through this slide here, our philosophy? You're muted.
Okay, sorry. So yes, so optimal health. So our philosophy is that we have one life and one body. We are driven to seek out the latest advancements in nutraceutical science and nutrition, applying it to our highly intelligent master formulation lineup, assisting the body in achieving elevated health and ultimate well-being. That's our philosophy.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yeah, awesome.
Did you
Our
want to talk
team,
about our teams?
yeah, so there's a Labo Lab team, has over 100 years combined experience. That's very encouraging. Our team consists of
PhDs, MDs,
PhDs.
DOs,
Sorry,
fabulous
I'm just
specialists.
blank.
Basically, they've got a huge
Sorry.
array of specialists in particular different fields. So there's herbalists, nutritionists, there's dietitians, there's MDs, PhDs, DOs, and they all make up such an amazing team for us. Shall I talk on the sourcing?
What I can do. So the highest quality natural ingredients from various regions around the world. So they have strict vetting practices. So the highest ingredients have the highest quality natural ingredients, certificates of analysis, nutritional analysis, Prop 65 compliance. Carla, what does that mean?
Not 100% sure, but apparently it's a big deal. It's a certain compliance in the US that has strict regulations for ingredients and products to go through to be basically given the tick of approval.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Heavy metal certification, which is very important. Allergen certification, non-irrigated certification, and halal and kosher certifications. That's covered everything.
Yeah, the sourcing is amazing, and they really just they go out of their way to find the best, to source the best ingredients on the planet. And the testing is no different, really. There's not one phase of testing or two, there's actually 5 phases that each ingredient and product has to go through. So it really just ensures the safety, the purity, the potency and consistency of every lot, not just every product, but we're talking when we get a stick of burn mode, that has been tested through these 5 phases. Every single lot, every single stick that we're getting has been tested through the 5 phases, which is absolutely incredible because normally they'll do them in batches. So that they've really just gone over and above. And obviously the manufacturing. Now, these guys don't muck around with the stamps of approval here. And we know that the US are pretty strict with lots of vetting systems and so forth. So really, really impressive. So what is it that makes the Lavo so special? Well, lots of things, but specifically these 3 elements that make up our state-of-the-art technology. So the liposome, which is liposomal technology. So what that does is it actually enrobes each molecule of ingredient in the same type of material that it actually is the outside of our own human cells. So it's a perfect match which means it assists in much, much better absorption and bioavailability. So bioavailability is how much is actually absorbed into your body. So when you go to the supplement store and that's my dog coughing, and you purchase a cheap protein powder that's on special, and it says that there's 30 grams of protein in that in each serving, because of the poor quality of protein, and obviously, you know, there's fillers and chemicals and all sorts of things that interfere. The bioavailability is very, very poor in a lot of other supplements, which means it might say that there's 30 grams of protein per serve, but your body is not getting anywhere near that because it's just not being absorbed. So this is a huge one. The liposomal technology, the enzymes, so enzymes 13 and 19, they're custom blends, plant-based, broad range pH enzymes. So they also assist in the breakdown and the utilization of the nutrients and the minerals. Now, Pamela spoke before about how mineral deficient our soil is, which means the fruits and the vegetables that we're getting, especially in the supermarkets, are mineral deficient. So there's absolutely a need to fill those gaps. And Zalevo have outdone themselves with 72 trace minerals, in ionic sea minerals, in bioactive red algae minerals, in the fulvic acid minerals, and so forth. So they've gone over and above once again. Pamela, this is yours.
So our product specifications: so soy-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, dairy-free, non-GMO, no added sugars, no artificial sweeteners, and no artificial preservatives.
This is pretty big.
For a good one.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
huge.
And the only exception for dairy free is obviously our Ultra 30 and vegan friendly is the exception of the Ultra 30 shake, which we'll talk about really soon. Pamela?
Okay, so this is our Zalevo master formulations. So we have our black range. So we've got 12 products. So the black one is the master formulation, or the black one. So this makes it really nice and simple. You don't have so many products, so they're really easy to deal with. You've got the white range, which is our targeted, the white products, which is our targeted range. And then you have the red, which is our sports and performance, which is Carla's favorite.
My favorite, yes. So we have 5 health tracks, like I mentioned earlier, and 1 solution. So this is what you see when you actually log into the Zalevo website, and it just makes it so easy for the consumer, because you can look across these 5 health tracks and choose which one is more in alignment with your needs at the time, and then you can click on that, and then it will come down with certain collections and products that are suggested for you. So it just makes it so simple. Pamela?
Okay, so the biomes, and also want to just mention that there are no fillers in our capsules, because quite often when you go out there and you're purchasing something, they do have lots of fillers. So you've got to be really, really careful. So the biomes for the gut, we've got the daily, which has got 10 powerful strains, supports the gut, digestive system, the cognitive health, your healthy mood, supports oral health, supports respiratory health, and supports immune health. Then we've also got the trim, which has got the 3 powerful strains, and that supports fat metabolism, targeting your visceral fat. So that's around the organs, supports weight loss, weight management, gut and digestive health, and immune health. So the trim has actually been known to, it will reduce your waist. People have found that their waist circumference has reduced. And so your body mass reduces as well. The biomes are also really good for, mood, any IBS symptoms. The digestion is amazing because the capsule has a delayed release capsule so that it goes down through the digestive system, through to the small intestine, and then it gets released. And that's basically why it works so well. But make sure that you take your biomes at least 45 to 1 hour before you have your meal. And you could also take it at night. Sorry, no. Yes, you can take it at night before bed.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can take both as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a lot of people that do take both. I sort of alternate, but I have lots of clients who take the both, and they take the trim in the morning and the daily at night, or you can take them together. One other thing to really remember here is that they're clinical doses of each.
I was just going to say that, yes.
Yeah. So yes, there's other probiotics out there that might say, yes, we've got 16 strains of probiotics, blah, 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 blah. But when you look closer, they're nowhere near clinical doses, which means the potency is pretty lame. So everything in Zalevo is clinical doses, and in some cases, double clinical doses. So really, really powerful, and just honestly, for your overall immunity. And we know that, well, maybe we don't know, that 70% of your immunity is actually in your gut. So there she is, Monica.
Is she back? Okay,
She's back.
Okay, good.
Yes.
She got it right.
This, the daily and the hi, Monica. Can I just get you to mute? There's just a bit of background noise. Thank you. All right, so the Ultra 30. Wow, I absolutely love this. And if you run a busy schedule and you have a busy life and you're not always on point with your meal prepping and so forth, this is a no-brainer. And quite honestly, I challenge anyone to find a full spectrum meal replacement shake on the market that is equal or better to this, because I certainly have not found one. And I have looked. So this is classified, as I said, a full spectrum meal. That means every ingredient covers all your daily requirements. And once again, clinical doses here. So you get 30 grams of beautiful grass-fed New Zealand whey, top quality New Zealand whey. There's several grades of New Zealand whey, and Zalevo used the top grade. And once again, with the liposomal technology, you are getting 30 grams of actual protein going into your body, flooding your body with the nutrients and the minerals and the vitamins that it needs. So it does keep you full. Surprising, like a lot of people think, oh yeah, surely a shake is not going to actually fill me up. I'm going to be hungry, half an hour later. If you're comparing it to a WPI that you get off the shelf in a supplement store or at your gym, that is just a straight protein and probably poor quality. And yes, you're going to be hungry about half an hour later. This is completely different, and you cannot compare the two. It's apples and oranges. So, and it's family friendly. And the good thing here is, because of the quality of the New Zealand whey that they have used, there's actually only 0.3% lactose. So even people who have some lactose intolerance, and gut issues with lactose and dairy-based products, a lot of these people are completely fine taking this shake. So, and it comes in natural chocolate and vanilla. You can add your berries or banana to it if you want to add, some extra carbs to it after training. But it is honestly such a beautiful go-to meal, and it is a complete meal. Pamela.
Okay, 4285. This is great. Love this product. 85 botanicals, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Combats stress, weight loss, balanced mood, libido, supports energy and endurance, supports immune health, and supports cardiovascular health. So it's great for your sports performance as well, stamina, mental and emotional and physical stress. Also helps you sleep better. So you can actually take your Fortitude at night as well. You can take 2 capsules just before you go to bed. Have your 2 capsules in the morning when you're doing your normal morning routine. And the weight loss, so it has fat burning hormones, oxidative stress. It's fantastic for oxidative stress. It also actually increases the glutathione levels as well. And I love the ingredients in there. It's got the adaptogens, loads of adaptogens in there, and of course menopause systems, which is what Annette's always talking about as well. So that's our Fortitude. So 2 in the morning and 2 at night, or 2 in the morning and 2 later on in the day. You can pick and choose. And once again, clinical doses, and the absorption is incredible.
Awesome. Pam, do you want to talk about our ultra days and our burn days?
Yeah. So yes, so we've got our ultra days and we've got our burn days. So our ultra days is our fueling. So we'll be taking our shakes with our capsules and things. And then we have our burn days, which helps us with fasting, intermittent fasting, or we actually fast to achieve autophagy. And we're going to go to the next slide.
So just before we go to the next slide,
yes.
when we say ultra days, yeah. When we say ultra days, we're still eating real food as well. So we incorporate,
of course, yes,
1 to 2 shakes a day, plus our normal other meal or 2 meals, depending on what your exercise regime is like and what your current eating habits are like as well. So there's a combination of including these shakes with regular whole foods.
Cool. Yep, absolutely. And then your burn days. So you can have a look here. So while you fasting, you take your burn mode 4 times a day. So that's generally the rule of thumb, Carla. You would have just your burn mode 4 times a day. And you can see here, so when you fast between 4 to 8 hours, your blood sugar levels drop. Also, then when you get to 12 to 16 hours, you can see your human growth hormone increases. And when you get to 36 hours, that's where the autophagy increases. So the autophagy is actually really, really good for the brain. What happens is that every single bad cell in your body literally kills the bad cells, gets rid of them, and renews the cells. So that helps for your brain health, for your cognitive health, and obviously it will help for weight loss as well. And you can carry on. Sorry, where did I go? 14. I went to 36, but obviously you've got your 8 to 12, 20 to 24, 48 hours. And you can see in the diagram, but it's up to you. If you haven't been through a fast before, just track yourself. We usually do the fasts as a group, so we support each other. But track yourself and see how far you can go. You don't have to go all the way. You can build up to that. Yeah.
So there's lots of research out there for, on autophagy and fasting. And, it's basically what Pamela was saying is where the body targets dysfunctional cells or, broken down cells that need renewing or need recycling, basically. So it's this beautiful regeneration phase, where the body kind of remodels itself from the inside out, including in the brain, as Pamela was saying before. So the research is out there, and the studies are out there on the benefits of fasting when you do it the right way. And as Pamela was saying, we love doing our fasting as a group where we can support each other. It also makes it kind of fun, and we keep each other accountable. But there's no real right or wrong way. There are better ways to fast, definitely, but it's all about finding what works for you. And there's science there, that obviously if you go through this chart here, that's just a guideline. And hitting the 20+ hour mark is where usually your body will kick into that autophagy phase, but everyone's a little bit different. So when we're talking about athletes that have already quite a low body fat percentage, they will most likely hit autophagy a lot earlier, probably around the 12-hour mark. So this is just a general kind of chart and guide for the average person. The burn mode is what Pamela was talking about. That is such a beautiful fasting aid. It supports liver health, obviously autophagy, detoxification, immune health. It's very, very supportive for your immune system, and healthy blood sugar levels as well. So it's got 123 ingredients in it. This little stick of fabulousness is, oh my goodness, it is absolutely incredible. And I'm not going to go through every single ingredient there, but you need to try it seriously. Like, I actually have one every morning, so I use it on my fasting days, but I also have one every single morning in my bottle of water for a gentle daily detox. And you can do that too. And it's obviously extremely good for your immune system. So as you can see here, this is one of the main ingredients, astaxanthin, astaxanthin, which has a huge ORAC score. Now, ORAC score, it measures how the antioxidant level. So we know that blueberries are a really good antioxidant. So give you an example of a cup of blueberries is sitting usually around 8,000 ORAC score.
Yeah.
One stick of burn mode, 2.8 million ORAC score.
Yeah.
Like one little stick of fabulousness, like I said before, will rock your socks. And, you can see the benefits here. Pamela, back to you.
Okay, mind sync. Right, this I don't think this is talked about enough. The mind sync increases cognitive health. It aids in mental focus and attention, supports improved cognitive speed and reactive time, promotes improved mental acuity, assists energy utilization in the brain, promotes brain cell signaling, and assists mood and reduces errors while on task. And they've proved this even with even in your 30s, it can improve your tasks and your brain signaling as young as the age of 30. And you can actually feel the difference within 15 minutes. So MindSync has got nootropic.
No, keep going. I'll give you an example once you finish.
Yeah, nootropic nutrients, which are smart drugs. So these are the smart drugs that are in the MindSync. So it's good for your neurotransmission. And it improves accuracy, as they said, oxygen to the brain. So it actually adds more oxygen to the brain. So the brain tissues, your brain health, and dementia is a big thing out there. I'm sure you've all heard about it, especially in Australia. There are 421,000 people who have some form of dementia in Australia. There are lots of different forms of dementia. So MindSync is great for your brain health, obviously, targeted for dementia particularly as well. And there's a new diabetes 3, which is associated with dementia as well. So really, really important that we are aware of this, because it's out there, and it's not a young person, it's not an old person's disease. Anybody can get dementia, really.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
And you're doing
MindSync
so
is
much for
great.
the cause, and we appreciate you, Pamela, and thank you for
Yeah,
talking about that.
yeah,
You mentioned about younger people can take the mind sync as well, and I
yeah,
have my son has just finished year 12 exams, so he's just turned 18, and he has used the mind sync all through his final exams, and yes, he says he can absolutely feel the difference within that 15 minutes,
yeah,
and he swears by it. He did not miss one exam, or even through his mock exams, he was taking the mind sync just beforehand as well. And he says the concentration and the clarity was outstanding. So even young people, 16 plus, can
yeah,
use mind
yeah,
sync.
yeah. And the Fortitude 85 that I spoke about before, you take the two together. That's a great force together. You could take them together.
Oh, that's good. Great tip. Did you want to talk about the collagen, or yeah,
Yeah,
go for
yeah,
it.
I will. So the collagen 300, love the collagen. That 300 is amazing. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So it's great for your skin, your nails, your hair, your bones, your joints, your cartilage, muscles, tendons, ligaments, connective tissue, as it says here, digestive health, cardiovascular health, elevated sports performance even, and it's great for your BMI. So what happens with collagen is most of our body, 95% of our body consists of collagen. So it's an abundant protein in our body. So really, it's a tight, organized fiber of network. And as we get older, it actually this fiber gets disorganized and it gets loose, and that's why even at a young age, 25 plus, this starts happening. This collagen becomes looser. So it's really, really important that we take collagen. And there are a lot of people taking collagen out there. It's actually really, really popular. But we've got the best one, haven't we? Okay.
Tell us why.
Um, sorry.
Tell us why, Pamela.
Yeah. So there are 10 ingredients. So very, very important. These ingredients are in for a reason. Every single one of them has been put in there for a reason, because together they work synergistically together and with the liposomes, and they actually get absorbed into the body perfectly. So you don't actually need, because it's so tiny, and you'll see that later, there's no digestion involved. The collagen just it's really smooth and it gets through the digestive system really, really easily.
Mm. And that's the
It's
main
marine
difference, isn't
collagen
it?
as well, and it has a lovely flavor.
It's beautiful flavor. Yeah. And that's the main difference with our collagen, the molecule size. So the Dalton
Yeah, it's
is
also yes.
300 Dalton, which is
Also,
it's tiny, which means that it goes directly into the bloodstream. It does not need to go through your digestive system. So
no,
it goes
digest exactly.
directly into your bloodstream because the molecular size is so tiny at 300 Dalton.
Yeah,
And that's, with comparing to some of the other collagens on the market, the Dalton size is nowhere near as tiny, which means it must go through your digestive system, and that's where you lose a lot of potency. So this is pretty
yeah,
pretty special.
yeah.
And
Look, yeah.
have a look at these.
The
So I
one down the
know
bottom.
this
Oh my gosh!
poor Kathy, I know down the bottom, she had a very, and this might be a little
Wow.
bit graphic, so look away if that's kind of upsets
Wow.
your stomach. but she had a very bad
Amazing.
bike accident 3 weeks before her son's wedding. She double dosed the collagen every day for 3 weeks, and have a look at that.
Amazing.
Have a
Amazing.
look at that. Now this is Kathy on the right, like a year after that. So she has continued, she uses the whole system. She has continued with her journey. I think she's aging backwards. Same with Jill at the top, the
Yes.
blonde Jill at
Up,
the top
at
right
the
hand
right.
side.
Yes.
And
Nice.
this beautiful lady, after 4 weeks, you can see the smoothness coming through the
Yes.
skin. So it's pretty phenomenal. Okay,
This
I'm
is
gonna
yours, Carla.
I'm gonna
This is
whiz
you.
through this really quickly. This is my favorite, the red team. We've got Alpha, Build, Drench, and E Vibe, which together make up your performance range. So Alpha is our pre-workout, but even if you don't go to the gym or you're not an avid exerciser, but you are active, you can still use Alpha in your daily routine. My sister, who has a gardening business, she and actually all of her, I think nearly all of her employees and workers use the Alpha and the Drench. So the Alpha is, like I said, it's your pre-workout. Now, I am not a big fan of pre-workouts, never have been, because I hate the jitters, that feeling that you get. And normally it's usually because it is loaded with caffeine. It's got the beta alanine, which gives you all the tingles and that weird skin feeling like there's ants crawling under your skin, which is not a great feeling when you're about to work out. But the heart rate, usually with other pre-workouts that I've had, you get that really steep spike in your heart rate, and it actually kind of puts you off your workout. But then you get a very quick drop and you crash very quickly. With Alpha, it is such a beautiful, clean release of energy. You do not get any jitters whatsoever. The Alpha and the build is your post-workout recovery, which you put beautifully with your Ultra 30 shake because it helps with protein synthesis. Both of those, the Alpha and Build, both also have an ingredient that is the tart cherry extract, which is great for anti-inflammatory. So it's kind of like a bookend to your exercise and your workout, anti-inflammatory bookend using the Alpha and the Build. The Drench, I cannot just speak highly enough of that product. There's a lot of hydration drinks on the market that are terrible. They're loaded with sugar, they're loaded with sodium, and they're just really poorly balanced. So the thing with hydration, you need to have the correct ratio of potassium to sodium. So the potassium, ideally, you want it just a little bit higher than the sodium. At the very least, you want it level with the sodium. So what that does is it pushes the fluid into the muscle where the body needs it. If the sodium is higher than the potassium, the fluid is going to float between the muscle and the skin and cause fluid retention, and the body can't use the fluid. So that is what all those sports drinks, which are terrible, that is all they are. They're just sugar and sodium, which is no good. The Drench is absolutely beautiful. It is so well balanced. And the E-Vibe, I actually have an E-Vibe every day. It's taken the place of my coffee in the morning. It's a beautiful, slow release energy and lasts for hours. And I have to say, I think it puts me in a really good mood first thing in the morning as well. So,
I
like
agree.
I was saying before, I have my stick of burn, but I also put the E-Vibe with it, and
Yes.
it's just how I
And
start.
collagen. I do the trio.
Yes. Yes, there's lots of people that do the trio, which is such a great idea as well.
Yes.
So these are just some of our very happy customers. Now, this couple are retired, Donna and Jeff. They are masters cross-country mountain bikers, and they go across Australia competing. They're really competitive, and they actually recently just won a big race that was over in WA. And they're in their early 60s, and they absolutely are in love with the Alpha and the Drench and the Ultra 30. They're there before they went to WA for this, and these are the photos from that. They stocked up and on their favorite three products. So they are huge fans, and they are absolutely loving it. And they, once again, similar to me, they've tried pre-workouts and hydration products previously, that, you know, when you're racing for 4 hours, you need something that's going to last. And they are so impressed with our products. They won't go back. And these are just some of our other customers and clients who I've coached for bodybuilding competitions, who have used the system all the way through their competition preparation. Now, these ladies are both over 50. So Lynn down the bottom here has just turned 50, and Lisa up here is 58, and in the best shape of their lives. Can you believe it? It can be done.
Yes, yes.
So the science is complex, but the idea is really simple. Results show on the outside when you start looking after your inside. And these are just, look, I could have put so many testimonials and before and afters, and these are just some of them. So I've kind of just put together a bit of, this is my son playing AFL football. So he not only loves the MindSync, but he loves the Alpha, the Drench, and the Ultra 30 as well. And on a daily basis to support his immune system through stressful year 12, he has every single morning taken his Fortitude and his Biome. So, and it has really, really supported his immune system. So it's really up to you. If nothing changes, nothing is going to change. So where do you want to be 1 year from now? Number two, we want to look at our personal growth. So we've spoken about number one, which was ultimate health. So these are Zalevo's core values. There's 12, and I've just put a little Aussie spin on the the 12 there, but
Yeah, that's nice.
this is the life of these 12 core values are the life of Zalevo and what this company is all about. And 3, financial success and security. If this is perhaps an option for you, it could be just a way for you to create a second income or just a little side hustle. Create that extra $500,000-$600,000 a month, whatever it is for you that you think would help. Maybe it will build up your travel fund, or your holiday fund for the family each year. And if you're going to be using the products, I know that once you put these products in your body, you're going to want to share it with your loved ones. And this is just kind of what happens. So there's actually 14 ways that you can get paid in Zalevo. We're not going to go through all 14. Don't worry, I won't bore you. And really the choice is yours. And this is what I love, because you can absolutely just be a customer, or you can choose to be a partner. And there's 4 different ways. So like I said, you can be a customer. We love our customers. Or you can be a brand partner in 3 different ways. 3 and free brand partner. So I probably know at least 3 people I can bring on as customers, so I can get $150 in free product every month. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Affiliate brand partner.
Amazing.
I
Excellent.
know. Affiliate brand
Yes.
partner
So
is
good.
I am willing to spread the word and build a group of customers. In return, I'll be paid up to 25% on every order, not just
Wow.
the first order, which a lot of affiliate programs, you get the bigger
Yes.
percentage just on the first order only. Or you can be a team builder. I'm willing to gather customers and would like to build a team of brand partners. In return, I'll be paid through 14 bonuses of the powerful Zalevo compensation plan. So, affiliate and team
Fantastic.
building brand partners, we first focus on fast tracking, and this is where you can earn 1,000 to 1,500 over your first 3 months. And this is what fast tracking looks like. This is what we coach you and guide you. So you'll have so much support, not just from the person who invited you tonight, but from the whole team. So this is what it looks like. It's you with your first 3 customers, getting your 3 and free, and then you finding 3 other people and then helping them get their first 3 customers. Then you're fast tracked.
Yeah.
But we also have another great
So,
opportunity, which is a very, very small window, and that is the Founders Program, because it is only open to those who sign up as brand partners up until the end of this year. So what does this actually mean? It means that by becoming a founding brand partner, meeting the criteria of hitting platinum ranking and meeting the quarterly maintenance requirements, you can be eligible to receive compensation by earning shares in the founders bonus pool, which is 1% of total Zalevo worldwide commissionable volume. So this is 1% of global commissionable volume. This in the future is going to be huge. Zalevo's still a fairly new company, but it is growing fast. So this is such a critical, pivotal point in Zalevo right now. So this is where we are right now, because July, August, September have gone, you guys. So if you enroll as a brand partner in November or December, achieve the rank of platinum by the end of June 2025, which is really doable. Maintain the rank for the following 2 months to qualify, or achieve the rank of servant leader 1-star by the end of June 2025. Maintain the rank for the following 1 month to qualify the program for double shares. Once you're in as a founding member, you are in for life. You just have to meet the criteria each quarter. So what does platinum even look like? This is what it looks like. So remember in the red section, that was your fast track period, right? So then you just help those brand partners fast track. So it's you fast track, and then you help your 3 brand partners fast track. It's very duplicatable, it's very teachable, and you'll have a heap of support. So however you choose to live your life, live it to the fullest. This was a picture taken on our trip last year to Utah to meet up with all the Zalevo crew, and it was mind-blowing. It was life-changing. Do not delay. Delay kills dreams.
thank you
It
so
really
much.
does. You've only got until the end of December to sign up as a brand partner. Even if
Yes.
you don't take action as a brand partner immediately, you've got up until the end of June to make platinum leader. So there's plenty of time. This is a really generous time period, but you
Yes.
need to get in now because it will close forever. So let's get started. Let's get your journey on its
Yes.
way. Get in contact with the person who invited you to this webinar, or alternatively, you can, of course, contact me directly, Carla Gambell, just through Facebook. And thank
Awesome.
you very
Thank you.
much. That is wonderful. Thank you guys so much. I'll stop
Thank you,
recording
Carla.
now. Thanks, Pamela. That was amazing. But
I'm going to practice that now. Practice the whole thing. And I'll do it on my own next time. How's that?
of course, I know you will, and you'll be amazing. Thank you, everyone, for watching the recording. I know there's quite a few of you that weren't able to come on live. We know that during the week is a difficult time, sometimes with families and other commitments. So that's why we record these things. So thank you very much. I'll stop recording and reach out to the person who invited you, and feel free to ask lots of questions. We're here to help.